If they can't accept you for being broad, then they're not your people. You aren't a niche, you are the niche. I really used to struggle with knowing who I am. Still do. Society. At school, I got on with everyone. So it was really hard for me to sort of think, okay, this is my thing. These are my people. But when you're good at everything and you have passion for everything, how do you know which one to pick? How do you know which one to stick at? So as I got older, I found it very hard because it's like, who am I? What aesthetic do I do? When you're growing on Instagram, people always say, niche down, niche down. I'm like, bruh, I am all of the niches. How do I niche down? We are not a niche. We are the niche. I've slowly learned to and somewhat accept that it just is. It's very hard when you just want to fit in. You want to find your people. You want to find your community. You want to find your thing. So it's hard. But sometimes you've just got to accept this is. I don't think everyone struggles with trying to fit in. Some people just follow the trends. They go to the parties. They do the things that everyone else does. And they have their people and they do their thing. I do not believe everyone has a problem of fitting in, but those that do have the problem of fitting in weren't meant to fit in. They were meant to stand out. And that is the gift. These people are the creators, the inventors, the groundbreaking leaders of the world. In philosophical, spiritual terms, you are everything and nothing. There is only oneness. I think Alan Watts might have said that. We are constantly evolving and growing and changing. Your interests always change for the positive every day. So to actually define yourself in a niche or a way of being is actually to be stagnant and non-progressive. You stop growing. When you define yourself into this box, into this way of being, into this niche, I'm just gonna stay here. There's no point in growing and evolving. I'm in my little box. This is what society wants as well when they program us to be in these certain boxes. So we don't create, we don't evolve, we don't think outside of the box. So when you struggle fitting into the box, it is because you were meant to be out of the box. You were meant to be bigger than the box. Why do you even want to fit in? What is this desire to fit in coming from? What is the desire to really know what you are? Relax into the nothingness and flow with life, just being. And this is a very hard but necessary concept to get your head around, because when you're trying to fit into a box, fit into a niche, it is actually keeping you like in these straight lines like this. When you just flow with life and you don't have to define yourself being one thing or being another thing, you just are. All the attachment goes and you just feel at ease. For me, there's a lot of things that are contradictory. The most broad one I can give, and please excuse what this is about, but I am extremely conservative. I am extremely modest. I have traditional values, but I'm also kinky AF. That doesn't make sense. And that's the problem, because you want to try and fit, okay, I'm in this box, I'm in the modest box, but I'm also kind of like, so it's so hard because you're like, I just want to be accepted by this group of people. I just want to fit into this group of people. However, that's not being your authentic self. Your authentic self is both. Your authentic self is everything. I never used to be traditional conservative. That's something that I evolved into because I allowed myself to evolve into it. And your people are going to be the ones that accept you for everything. There is so many people in the world. There's got to be people like you that have interests in that and that and that and that. There are people around. So when you're thinking, oh, I need to fit into this box to be accepted by these people, they're not even your people. If they can't accept you for being broad, then they're not your people. I needed to hear that message as well. When you limit yourself to deem some parts of you bad or not a part of the niche, that's not letting yourself express yourself fully and being your true self. And repressing that is gonna do damage. When you're not free to experience yourself in your entirety and express your desires and fulfill your desires, your truest desires, That's when you repress and you feel sad and you feel like, why am I not happy? Because you're oppressing an important part of yourself in order to fit in. Say for example, you're very loud and your laugh is really loud. You do not need to fit in because you are everything. Detach from the thing and be no thing. That is the way. Very spiritual terms. But when you detach from the desire and you become no thing, you are everything. And there is no need to fit in if you are everything. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have learned something, please leave it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.